Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Okay, how are you guys?
Hello.
A really interesting video. It's been sent to us like a few times now. And you know, do keep in mind the fucking title is like copied or sampled, most likely sampled. However, it could be possible that some of the songs that were really popular in India or melodies from the past have been utilized in the West, like in English songs and stuff like that. But this is always super interesting to check out songs that we had no idea. Like we had no idea A.R. Rahman was the bloody producer of oh my god, what's the name of that song?
It's my birthday, I'ma spend my money. Take it easy,
I'm thinking of Who Let the Dogs Out? Who? But it's no, I can't remember the bloody song right now, but I'm sure someone in the comments will. But let's have a look at this. These are English songs which were copied / sampled from Indian songs, and we kind of give our opinion on stuff like this. Shout out Jubin. I had no idea. You know that song,
Oh, it was Arijit's vocals.
Bro,
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
The song is called Sanamre.
Yeah. I love that.
The blue cheese.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
And
I
all
know.
my friends were like, dude, that vocal's so clean.
And I told you because I had a feeling, not that I knew who the artist was, but I had a feeling it was like an Indian song sample. And I think I said it to you and your friends, and you're like, nah, never.
Yeah, nah,
and I'm like, nah, you're tripping.
we didn't believe you because obviously
Who is the smart one now? Huh?
this fucking thing. Yeah, all right. But yeah, I fucking genius. And I love it when different industries and stuff like that take inspiration and sounds and samples from different parts of the world.
I agree.
It's beautiful. It's
It
wonderful.
is.
Like,
It's the beauty of music and the worldwide of the music.
and then
itself.
my
Yeah.
friends who love like
All
hip hop,
styles of music. Yeah.
then are like, oh, who is this guy?
Yeah,
You know, and I'm
yeah.
like, bro, you welcome. Welcome, my friend. You know, you have no idea. What are you buying?
What?
It's a reference of, it's a gaming reference, Waleska. Shut up.
Lata Mangeshkar.
Who sampled Lata?
Oh my god, it's in the background. Oh
no.
my god, I didn't know.
I can't turn it up.
Alka Jacknick.
Show you how to get this going. Large amounts too, it's hard to count the bound.
What the fuck? No way, dude.
Okay, I'll give it to them. I'll give it to them. The 2000s R&B rap scene knew what was hot.
What in the fuck?
Show you how to get this going. Large amounts too, it's hard to count the bounds. I turn an 8 to a...
What?
That's
is so
unreal. I had no
wild.
idea.
That is
And what a banger.
wild. It is
Actually,
banger.
that banger now is even better. Like,
I
no,
know, now that you know that
bro,
fact.
Alka Yagnik, what the fuck?
That makes it 10 times better. What the fuck?
And Ila Aru.
Show you how to get this going.
It's even the same rhythm.
Too, it's hard to count the bounds. I turn
I love that! That's so clever. Udit Narayan.
Man, pretty one.
Analka.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, hip hop. What?
Shut up. Bro, are you taking the piss? Basically, every song I've ever liked.
Literally. You know, but I'm telling you,
And it
India,
all comes back to this.
yeah, it's like the first continent.
I feel like this. Well, yeah, I mean, look, there's
don't know.
there's great arguments out there that like
Yeah.
music.
Initiated all day.
Yeah, it was either India or Africa. That's my bet, dude.
Well, to be completely honest, right at the beginning of time, right at the beginning of the world, before the continents separated, we were all one continent. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't want to elaborate too much on that shit.
I have absolutely no knowledge.
Because I'm quite stupid.
Yes.
If it's not music, don't
Team
ask me. Yeah?
stupid number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2, yes, okay. But that's pretty cool, no? Jalebi.
I don't recognize any of this name.
Jalebi, baby.
Well, I guess Well, I guess this is it's not even a sample. It's more like they essentially they did
collab.
sample, but it's essentially like a
A
collab,
collab,
like a acknowledgement.
Right. I knew it was. I knew
Kishore
it was-
Kumar, wow. Beat conduct India. Shut up. This fucking song, you know this song?
Apparently, this is a comedy skit. By the way,
Napoleon.
I
Yeah,
have no
I
idea
remember.
what's
No, no.
happening here, but
I remember that song. One of my friends, I have no idea what the Soup Boys is, but I remember when I was in school, one of them would always recite that shit. And we were like, what the fuck is he
maybe
rapping?
it went viral. Maybe it was going.
I've never been like an internet kid, so I've never like. I don't know.
To be completely honest, the original
Yeah.
that I actually quite
I like. Yeah,
I
but it seems like a meme.
It is, yeah. Apparently, it's like a whole meme.
I
It's
smell
like a
meme
whole-
material.
This is,
Colaveri.
but it's actually good.
Why this colaveri? Oh, that's gonna be my new. Naso natum hijo colaveri.
Okay,
Lata.
Lata just
An MD Rafi. It's fucking insane, dude. That's
When you
actually
grow
a
up-
hard ass
listen,
sample, dude.
No, listen, when you grow up listening to hip hop from America and in Latin America, a lot of the samples used to go around quite often in the industry. Like, it doesn't matter who came up with it first, but say that you had a sample that sounded similar to this, then in Latin America they would replicate something similar, and then they would make a song with the same feel.
That's actually that's really interesting. I wish this would be a really cool podcast to do, but obviously will require the team
much
and us as well to do
research,
some
yeah.
research, because you'll be surprised that then, like, if you look at the game, for example, you look at Jay-Z or Kanye West, some of like the most iconic hip hop icons from the West, and I'm sure worldwide.
Then you listen to the South American hip
Rap
hop
scene.
Rap influences that were so prevalent from America,
They
from
would-
North America. They would utilize a lot of the sound samples
that they used in the US.
That's
But then
right.
the funny thing is, obviously now we know that fucking the US was using Indian music and then sampling it, utilizing it in the beat, producing it, rapping on top of it. Then South America was
would
utilizing
remaster this.
was using the beats and samples and then sampled it in their own ways of the original songs that were actually Indian.
Yeah.
That would be a mad
It's
podcast to
crazy.
do.
It's like Inception.
Yeah.
That is so sick. I wonder how they come about this, like, inspirations, though.
Good question. Yeah, this is very
But
straightforward.
you see, she is an Indian Western influence artist, though. I remember her one of her songs, and get your money, but all I wanna do, ding 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 ding, you remember that song? No, nobody remembers that song.
Get your money.
Yeah, and get your money, all I wanna do. I don't remember.
Was it Paper
what-
Planes? Was it?
That's the one.
Was it that one?
Yeah, I remember
sure?
that. Yes. And get your money. That's the song.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Which I think
Bang, 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 bang. Ah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
and get your money.
Yeah, right. Yes. But is she from India?
I
Is she?
think she has Indian heritage. I
have a
don't
look.
think that's totally crazy to assume. I am
She's
pretty
British,
sure.
bro.
But I'm pretty sure she has Indian heritage.
She's a British rapper.
Okay.
Let's see where her parents are from.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh my
British
God.
rapper. His song contains evocative blah blah blah. Great stuff. I'm not saying blah 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 to her correct. Sri Lankan parents. Sri Lankan.
It's not in
Well, you would
my bad.
you would presume, however, though, that some of the sounds that you would hear in Sri Lanka, given its relationship to India, may be somewhat similar. To,
Yeah, well, the influences of Bollywood were huge regardless, and I think, regionally speaking, it would make sense that those would be the influences, though.
yeah.
But yeah, that wouldn't confuse me. She's British. I didn't know she was British. Oh, what a voice. Hey, oh, I know.
Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah.
Okay, so we did a podcast with Apple DAP, right? And he and Will AM, they produce a lot of. They've been to the Feature Friday Plus podcast. You should have a look if you haven't seen it. And they produce obviously the songs. One of the things that I really liked about Black Eyed Peas, not only that they had such a melting pot of cultures in Black Eyed Peas. Apple DAP is from the Philippines, Will AM obviously Afro-American background, and then you have fucking our brother, our Latino brother, Taboo, right? He's like half
Yeah, I think he's half Mexican and then Native
American. That's right. So they have a huge melting pot of backgrounds, and one of the things that they do is they travel to a lot of these places
to discover new sounds, like get new inspirations for music.
Yeah, and when he when we spoke about, if you have a look at that podcast, we spoke about like Indian music, because at that point I think we had just been discovering the Indian music industry, and he was like, yeah, dude, like he's amazing. And I didn't know that he actually knew that much about it, because he was talking about it all the time, and he was like, yeah, dude, you have no idea, it's so amazing. Like he loved it. He traveled there. He loves the Punjab sounds. So I would highly encourage all of you to kind of have a look at the podcast. But now it makes so much sense.
But now I understand. Like, you see the influences. That's why I ask where the producers originally in the 2000s, where they were getting these influences from. Who were they talking to? What type of music were they being exposed to? Because these are also Bollywood classics. You're not talking about the Bollywood sound that was prevalent in the early 2000s. You're talking late 70s, maybe even before that. So the fact that you're including that into the popular music of the time, like, I mean, the original in this particular song was 1972.
Yeah.
And Black Eyed Peas comes with this sample in 2005. So it's not like it's relative to the trending sound in India at the time either. It wasn't like the Bollywood scene was calling the shots in that particular aspect.
Also,
so
you know what's interesting as well with this song? Like, because with, Lata Mangeshkar was kicking ass in the 70s. Alka Yagnik, I think Alka was probably a bit late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, she was coming into
the picture. But if you look at this song, that's probably quite revolutionary for the time.
Well,
that type of
about it,
evolution of sort of, what we now know as sort of garage type beats. What the hell would you call them back then?
Because in the 70s, this style of rhythm was actually prevalent in Britain and in America. So like this disco-like effect, it became really popular for the dance sound.
Where did it come from?
Genre.
Disco, maybe.
Disco, yes, disco, definitely.
Yeah, probably the evolution of that, right?
Mm-hmm. It's literally the same. That is so cool.
Oh, seems Asha Bosley. We should definitely check out some of her work, because she seems to be very. I mean, yeah, it's a huge acknowledgement of it.
See, it's huge 70s influence.
Lata's voice is unreal, dude.
Here we are.
I actually think he fucked it up by making it so high pitched.
I think so too. Yeah. It's not him; it's his producers. But yeah.
You tell me that guy's fucking voice is not unreal, dude.
Okay, bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue.
I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. When he said that shit, I was like, what in the fuck? And then it turns out, you know,
Talking about
if you didn't grow up in the hood, like in the US hood, I guess
don't
you don't
know.
fucking know what blue cheese means, motherfucker.
what?
And like if you grow up like me and you learn English in Britain,
Later, yeah.
like blue cheese, what the fuck is this?
blue cheese?
Parmesan cheese? What?
What are you talking about?
I was in the song.
81.
No way.
Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue.
What? That's actually pretty. Damn, this woman. What's the name of this woman? I've been trying to find her name for this all these months.
Yes.
Well,
That's straight up samples.
you
yeah.
and that the thing is like it's sampled, I guess, because it has so much, it's so muffled. But you wouldn't want to lose the Shreya Ghoshal magic,
Oh
dog.
yeah, you should, like that's the magic.
You don't want to temper with that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. 1993. Check it. Sick.
The question is, how the fuck
good.
were they aware of this? Because obviously in the 90s, the world wasn't as connected as it is now. I mean, obviously, perhaps, you know, people have been migrating, you know, different parts of the world, different industries all over the, you know.
Bro, I don't actually know, but
But who was so aware of so many different industries?
I remember early 2000s when we were just beginning in the music industry, that a lot of producers in the scene, obviously you were a lot younger. I'm sorry. I choked on air.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Move on from that. The producers would be aware of world music.
Okay.
So they would like have this mixtapes of like Afro folk music or Indian music and maybe instrumentals and things like that. And then when it came to producing, they would take sections of these records that they found, I don't know where, and then implement them into their new compositions. Again, I think that, how do you come about that? Don't know, but you know,
what's funny? So
I remember that being a thing.
So our father, he was, when he was younger, he was involved in like selling records in Venezuela, in South America, and he said one of the most popular genres that they would sell records. It's like a record company. They sort of sell like physical copies because that's how sort of things used to work back in the day. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know that. And one of the most popular records that he would sell would be from like Ghana, Nigeria.
Yeah, African music.
African music, Afrobeats were really fucking popular in Venezuela. Yeah. And it could be obviously because the community was quite big, but he said also like Colombians loved that shit.
Yeah, I
Brazilians
think
loved that
shit. It resonated with the Latin community.
Yeah. And this
really well.
must be, you know, if he was young, like he must have been 80s. The 80s.
I think
the 70s.
around the late 70s.
Maybe not the 70s.
Yeah, definitely the 70s towards the 80s. Because if
well,
like
it's not 100 years old.
No, but I'm talking about the progression of music. I'm not talking about my dad. But yeah, no, definitely.
He's a good man, father. Yeah, he's a good man. He's in good shape. He is. Okay, anyway.
That is so cool. Oh, you see, 70s.
Who's gonna use this? Please hip hop. Wow, Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes. Baby, what? Oh, yes.
Yeah, in my shoe with the pen, I'm killing. The white man, the villain, them deny them penance.
That is sick. Okay, that's still. Ah! You see what I like about? I like it.
Also, we gotta check out more Kishore Kumar's music.
Kishore Kumar.
Yeah.
Kumar. Oh, that's so cool. That's eerie though. How they detuned it. It was pretty cool. Told told you, freaking Daddy Yankee, bro. I knew it.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, bro? You see
telling
what
you.
I'm saying?
Early 2000s hip hop, America situation.
Does anyone know? Can anyone actually? I mean, if you do as a fucking second, that'll be amazing. The favor, any like Latin American music that has utilized Indian samples? Does anyone know?
I
Obviously,
think we would find a ton, you know.
yeah, because you'll
I
be
think we
so
would find
surprised.
so much.
And obviously, you know, that would blow our mind because now that we kind of are aware, you know, slowly learning about the Indian music
It would
industry.
make the classics even better.
Fuck, I can't believe it.
Yeah, how sick is that? Play it
Also,
again?
early 2000s,
Daddy Yankee
Bollywood.
was-
No, Bollywood. Everyone, yeah, it's like an agreement. Everyone's like, that's the best Bollywood.
Oh yeah,
you
well,
know.
it was the golden era.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
must watch
I
a
can't
lot
wait.
of movies.
So
yeah.
we do have, you know, the new channel right now. We're reviewing Barfi, and of course, we will get to the point where we check out classics and stuff
I
like
want
that.
to. All the 2000s, apparently people love them.
Because it is an important, I guess, learning curve for us to also understand industries in terms of movies that are so intertwined with music.
The entertainment industry overall.
Yeah, of course, we're only going to check out movies that, you know, have a really strong musical score. And given the fact that so many of the classics or the songs that are still worshipped to today are from the early 2000s, I cannot wait.
Somebody tagged me on a reel the other day. It was like these two guys, and the caption said, "We vibe to all Bollywood classics. You don't know the feeling." And I was like, fair enough.
All right, look at that, man. Kavita K, Alka Yagnik, Hema, and Udit Narayan.
Go, Daddy Yankee, papi, yeah.
A Punjab song. Wow, what ano?
This is nice. Told ya. This guys.
That's amazing.
Yes. That's so cool, dude. Kishore Kumar.
My name is Anthony Gonzalez. What the fuck?
Gonzalez, señor.
What story is
What's
this?
your name? Oh, okay.
Don't feel pain, 'cause I was so much pain. Money gone.
So all these like producers, like
They
hip hop
have a
producers in
nin.
the US, they
They
know,
have a nin.
like they're aware. Like I'd love to see their playlists.
Oh, like I would love to see their sample.
Or
bank.
maybe they don't even listen to it. Maybe they're just more aware of the samples.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I like how this sounds, and then they detune it or speed it up and work with sections and
So intrigued.
segmentalize it. That's so clever. Freaking Kanye, bro. But in Kanye's case, doesn't surprise me either because he is that
He's
guy.
into everything.
He is that guy who would be like, "Oh, that sounds cool. Put it in a song."
he
you
would-
know,
he would
and
not
he
care.
is very active part of his production. Like he doesn't pick out some random producer and be like, "Oh, I'll use your song." He's very active in the making, like right from the beginning.
Well, you
so
don't
I think, yeah,
you don't do well in the music industry for such a long time and not
have an actual.
grasp of what you're doing.
Yeah,
you
an
know,
actual
and
saying what the
he
music
is a
is.
quirky, bizarre
Individual.
individual. Of course, he's a fucking artist.
Yeah.
And also, you put a camera in front of anyone. I know you do weird shit. You probably hump your pillow, you know. And it's like, and this motherfucker just has cameras on him 24/7 because of the Kardashians. You know?
Kardashians.
And then and he's also weird as fuck, you know. But it's
Well,
like his
before the
brain is weird.
Kardashians, he was the guy.
Yeah,
you know?
but it's like
he was that guy.
if you put a camera in front of everyone that much, that's an artist, and that's that good of an artist in terms of quality and in terms of creative potentiality. Like that guy is just always creating, and you don't become successful in this industry unless for that length of time, unless you're fucking special. So he is definitely special. That's the right word for him. Fucking insane.
Do you know what? I'm baffled. Speechless.
Oh, shout out Darshan Rawal. I love that guy as well, bro. What a man.
I love your random shout-outs for no reason these days.
I don't know.
They're very
Seems
nice.
people are watching this video, so I use this power
Oh, okay.
to show the people I like also a bit of love.
Oh, very nice. Okay, listen, this is freaking fire. From the I know that there's like a lot of controversial opinions about samples and stuff, but I think it's so dope and it's
Well,
so
as long as you give them
clever.
credit.
Now, again, yeah, I think that's where the darkness of this tools actually come from. But I do think it's so dope. Like when you get to understand, obviously I feel like it's like an inside thing. So once you get to know where it all began, like where the song actually came from, is like you're into a piece of information that the rest of the world doesn't, and that makes you a little bit more extra special. I love that. I love that. Those small miracles in life. Oh my god.